What's up, YouTube? So, I have to restart this fucking video because my brother does not know how to read Do Not Disturb sign when it's on your fucking door. What's patching my lip is Cope Straight. So, basically, the video I want to talk to you, today's video is about something that was kind of disturbing that I saw today. And I was kind of shocked, to see this. So, basically, you guys all know that basically all through the United States, the age to buy tobacco or to use tobacco is the age of 18. Of course, you guys all know I'm 20, so I'm of age of, dipping and stuff like that. And yes, I did underage dip when I was younger. Do I consent to underage dipping? No, I don't consent whatsoever to underage dipping. I think you guys should be the age, and I know some states now the age to buy tobacco is, 21, which I think is kind of stupid because, that's kind of fucked everything up for someone who just turned 18. Now they have to wait another 3 fucking years before they can use tobacco again. Or they have to, find a way around it and underage dip, so then I don't consent to underage dipping even though they were of age for that, few months that they were, or that few couple of days or few hours that they were of age to dip tobacco or smoke. Anyways, I was on my way back and I pulled up to this light, on a street. I'm not gonna say the name, but it was one of the main streets that lead back to my house. And I'm just sitting there in my car listening, my country music that I'm listening to. And this car pulls up to me. It was this like really piece of shit freaking Chevy, old ass Chevy, fucking Malibu, whatever it was. And yeah, it was Malibu. And there was a kid who looked to be about maybe 10 at max, at the youngest, at the oldest age. And this kid, this dude, his dad, or the guy that was in there with him, it was this buffed ass fucking dude with his long ass beard, like down there fucking past his man titties. And these two guys are fat as fuck. Like, just fat as fuck. And I'm sitting there like, okay, no, I'm not paying attention. Well, I pull into a speedway to, put gas in my car, and they pull in too. And they pull, so here's the 2 pumps. So there's a pump here and there's a pump here. And then, so my car was this way, his car was this way. So I could turn my left hand, I could turn my head left and, you know, see this kid. Well, this guy gets out, goes in the store. I follow right behind him. I go use the bathroom. I come out. I pay for my gas. I come out. Well, this kid, his dad, I asked him, "Do you want something?" I didn't hear what, at first I didn't hear what the kid said, so I was like, okay, he probably wants a bag of chips, so, a soda or something like that, something to drink or Gatorade or whatever. No, this guy goes into the fucking store, buys a freaking log of Copenhagen Straight. Or it was Copen something. I think it was straight, so it wasn't a green can. Yeah, it was straight because it was red. And opens up the log and hands this kid a freaking can of Coke Straight. And I'm sitting there like, he did not just hand his fucking kid a can of Coke Straight. This kid was fucking 10. The dad grabs one too. Of course, the kid's struggling to crack it. So the dad cracks his, hands him the uncracked can, and he cracks the other can. And of course, the kid's sitting there, trying to figure out how to pack his can. And I'm sitting there like, this kid is not about to fucking dip whatsoever. And of course, thought he wasn't. Thought he was just fucking around with his son and about to take the can away from his fucking son any time now. No, this kid takes his hand, goes in, grabs a pinch of dip, pulls his lip out, and shoves it in his lip, and grabs a bottle and starts spinning. And I was like, then everyone at Speedway was looking at this car. Everyone knew what this fucking kid was doing. And I'm sitting there like, this kid is not dipping with his fucking father. There's no in a hell way that this 40 to 50-year-old man is letting his kid chew tobacco underage. And so, of course, my dumb ass has to get out of the fucking car and go up to him and like, why are you letting your kid dip? He's, not even 18. He goes, you can't tell me what to do. He goes, the law for, you can go to jail for buying your kid dip. You know that, right? You can get in some serious trouble. He goes, I don't care. No cop's gonna tell me what the fuck to do. I don't give a shit now about law. And I'm like, and I go to the kid and I'm like, why are you doing this? He goes, because dad said I can, and dad tells me it's gonna make me look cool and it's gonna give me so much credit at school. My dad buys me dip, and I'm like, I asked this kid how old he is. He goes, I ain't telling you. I'm like, are you 10? I'm like, what grade are you in? He goes, I'm about to be a 6th grader next year. He had this high squeaky voice like, oh my god. And I'm like, so they're like, what the fuck? So of course, I go and start pumping gas. This kid gets out with his dad, and these kid and dad's both spitting dip, and I see a cop go by. The cop doesn't do anything, and I'm like thinking, do I call the freaking cops or do I just sit there and let this thing happen? And of course, I just let it go by. But what I'm trying to get at is, if you guys ever see something like that, fucking do something, because that's not right. Letting your kid who's 10 years old dip is not cool, Plus, he can get some serious trouble. And guys, I don't consent to underage dipping. I don't consent for people who are of age buying people dip younger. But if you're gonna do it, at least do it when you're in fucking high school. When you're a little bit more mature. Like, I was shocked to see this shit that happened at Speedway today. And I was like, why are you letting your kid dip? It's not even 18 yet. He's not even 16 yet. He can't even drive. Apparently, I don't know what this dad fucking lets his kid do. His dad probably lets his kid freaking drinks. It's fucking stupid. And I was thinking to myself, what the fuck, I was shocked. I was like, this kid is not even 10 years, he's only 10 years old. Or around that age. And he's letting his kid dip. I was kind of shocked, to see this kid, Plus, he didn't even put the goddamn dip in right. He couldn't even pack his can. He didn't even crack his own can. And I know I'm like making a big deal out of this and all this shit. And go ahead, give me hate in the comments, all this shit. In the comments below, tell me what you think of this. What you would do in this situation. Would you call the cops? Would you start done something about it? Because I fucking wanted to, but this kid's dad would have beat my fucking ass if I called the cops. And let me tell you, guys, it isn't right to let your kid who's younger than 18 dip. Now if he's like 16, 17, 8, if he's 17 or 16 and you buy your kids underage dip and you let your kids dip underage, I don't consent to that, but at least he's a little bit older. At least he has more sense to what freaking does to you and all this other shit. And it's just a whole bunch of, it was just a fucking fucked up thing I saw today. I honestly want to beat that kid's dad for letting him dip and smack that kid across the face and you're fucking stupid, Plus, the fact that the kid asked for it and his dad said, yeah, I'll get you a can. That kid should have gone and got some jerky chew for his fucking kid. If that kid wants a lip or something, that kid should be dipping on some fucking jerky chew, not some fucking Coke Straight or whatever, fuck you want. I'll tell you, America's great and all, but some things that people do in this fucking world is just fucked up. Some of the shit I see or hear is fucked up, Why would you let your fucking kid dip on Copenhagen straight when he's only fucking 10 years old? Like, come on, parents. Be fucking smarter than that. You know, that kid's gonna be a fucked up, teenager when he gets old. He's about to get in some trouble or some shit. He's gonna be like an outlaw. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this fucked up story. I wasn't gonna put it on YouTube, but I thought you guys would enjoy it as much as I enjoyed telling it. I was shocked. You guys are probably shocked and all this other shit and fucking just. You guys, if you're younger than 16, please stop watching my videos. Okay? The stories I tell in my language are for mature people only. If you're not mature and you don't know what tobacco does to you and all this other shit, please, stop watching my videos. And I do not consent to underage dipping. I don't think it's right for kids who are under 18 dipping. But if you're 16, 17, that's a little bit better, I guess. Not fully better, but at least you're a little bit older to pack your lip with some dip. Anyways, if you guys like this video in point in time, please smack that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it so much. Like Will says at the end of his videos, smile more. I'll always see you guys in the next video, but until then, stay frosty, my friends.